I want to give you an update because now it's been a week since I did that video, and I feel like shit. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like shit. Yeah, my energy has shifted a lot, a lot. So it's been a week since I uploaded a video saying I want to love myself, and I wanted to give you an update on what's going on. So, first of all, I'd like to explain what I mean by love myself, because it can sound a little bit ambiguous, a little bit unclear. So, what I mean by love myself is the opposite of self rejection, meaning to embrace all parts of myself. And that can be a trait, but it can also be, and what I'm focusing on right now is very much just what I feel. So I'm very much, when I say I want to love myself, I really mean I want to accept everything that I feel. The opposite of rejecting. So the opposite of I feel an uncomfortable feeling and I'm going to go to Instagram and doom scroll to sort of bypass that feeling so I don't feel it. The opposite of that. And I really see this as reconnecting with myself and with parts of myself. Often when we experience things that seem like too much to process, we suppress the feeling. It's like a kind of protective instinct, and it can serve us in the moment when we're too small to deal with it, and at the same time it can become destructive because then we're just carrying around suppressed emotions which are just really not healthy to keep with us. We want to release that. And there's this quote by Freud. He says, "Unexpressed emotions never die; they transform and come forth in uglier ways." Apparently, a lot of disease nowadays comes from suppressed emotions, and it's just the body kind of going into disease because these emotions are energy inside us. And so a lot of it is reconnecting with parts of myself that have kind of been pushed away when they were suppressed and now are kind of just still there. In a way, they're kind of imprisoned, you can say. When we suppress emotions, you could kind of conceptualize it like a part of yourself that you have imprisoned, and it's just like kind of in a cell in your dungeon, in your sort of emotional dungeon, and they have not been allowed to come out. So it's parts of ourselves that are in the dungeon. And so I see self-love a lot as rescuing those parts. Liberating would be a better way to put it. Liberating those parts of ourselves that are in that metaphorical dungeon. And so the way that I am beginning to do that is through meditation. Because meditation means to get to know. So we often go to meditation because we want calm, and it does provide calm. And at the same time, to say that is a little bit misleading, because on the one hand, it does provide calm, and on the other hand, meditation means to get to know. So the more you meditate, the more you're sort of releasing or dissolving the resistance that was keeping those suppressed emotions imprisoned, because we have resistance. It's a protective mechanism. It keeps those feelings in the dungeon because they are considered unsafe, because when they occurred, a lot of the times we didn't have the capacity to deal with them. And so they are in the dungeon, and meditation begins to open the gates to that dungeon. And when it does that, those feelings begin to come out. And so I want to give you an update, because now it's been a week since I did that video, and I feel like shit. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like shit. Yeah, my energy has shifted a lot since then. I was feeling like really good, empowered, and all of that, and happy. And since I've been doing this, like today, I feel very unhappy. I feel yeah, like I feel like crap. And yeah, I didn't feel good. And this is it is challenging, very challenging already. So yeah, I kind of want to share a little bit just how I'm thinking about this right now. Because of course, before I began this like meditation and stuff, which for me, meditation is the gateway to healing. It's like it's like a very powerful tool that helps you do the healing. You do the healing, but the meditation provides the opportunity for the healing by allowing those things to come up. And before I started the meditation, of course, it was full-blown determination. And now I want to share how I'm thinking about it now, honestly. So there's still that determination. And at the same time, there's also a part of me that's like pretty resentful. Yeah, kind of resentful and a bit like just about the situation. Like kind of feeling a bit sorry for myself. And yeah, a part of me is thinking like, I'm not going to be able to do this. A part of me is thinking the same thing is going to happen. That's happened many times over the past 4 years, which has been that I've gone deeper into myself through the meditation, and then ended up escaping when I got to a certain level of challenge. So a part of me is feeling a little bit cynical, and yeah. There's also a part of me that is thinking, I don't want to feel sorry for myself, and that because, well, it's not going to help me, and feeling sorry for myself would lead me to a path in life that I don't want to go. So there's also a part of me that feels quite empowered and is thinking, on the one hand, I have something that is very difficult, and on the other hand, I have a very big opportunity. Because for a long time, I remember feeling like I really want to be a strong person. Maybe because I didn't feel strong, or because I recognize the need for strength in my life. And so now part of me is actually seeing this like, well, actually life is giving you exactly what you want, bro. Because you want strength, and you have a big challenge here. So how do you develop strength? Is it by saying, okay, now I'm strong, by affirming like I am strong? Not to bash affirmations or anything. At the same time, that's not the thing that's going to make you a strong person. The thing that's going to make you a strong person is doing things that are difficult. And so there's a part of me that's thinking, well, you got a fucking hell of a challenge here, which means you have an opportunity to become a very strong person if you respond to this challenge in the way that would lead to developing that strength. So there's a part of me that's like, fucking let's do this. Bring it on. So yeah, there are mixed different parts there. There's the motivated fucking guy who's thinking, man, bring it all on, let's fucking do this. And there's also the scared little boy who is scared and doesn't know if he can do this, and feels a bit sorry for himself, and is kind of like resenting life a little bit for this kind of, for this. So mixed parts, all in there. And yeah, that's it. I think that I just wanted to give that update and share that